Uh, First question is for Colin. How do you plan on making Gary Park safer?
I plan to make there be more police and guards there to watch and make sure that the area is secure and children are safe, so the children or the parents do not have to worry all the time.
Andrew, will equipment be fixed up or modified to be safer?
The equipment would be fixed, yes. I don't know, modified. What do you mean modified?
Like modified, some equipment that like are dangerous, so you need to like modify them so they're like child-proof, I guess you could say.
Test them and stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Terrence, how will you make sure that children are safe?
Like, can you be more direct with that question?
Like it's just as a general question, how can you ensure that children, when they come to the playgrounds, that they're going to be safe?
Like, what you mean by, like, you talking about, like, playing on the playground? The same question you asked.
Just a general, like, safe as in.
Well, have older, black watch people watching over the park. Like, they ain't, like, have police and nothing like that. They
Okay.
just, like, look, make sure everything's okay.
Dwayne, how will you fund for better parks? Like, how do you create funding for this?
Well, I'll make fundraisers and, you know what I'm saying, like have like community, like block parties and stuff, and to raise money for that. I'll have community block parties, everybody come to the grand and put it in the park. And all the money of that goes straight to the park.
Colin,
Sir.
what kind of material would be used for play areas to make them safer instead of like wood chucks, I guess? I think
We
they're
would
called.
use, I would make sure that there was rubber instead of wood on the ground, and the swings would have the rubber on the side so the metal doesn't like cut the children's hands. And slides would also be kept clean and fixed up, and everything there would be kept nice.
Okay. Andrew, how can you make sure that items in the park area will not stick out of the ground and hurt people, like certain sharp objects?
I think that if there would be community service at parks, like to fix stuff like that, or like, I don't know, say a bench was broke, or like a swing set fell over, like just people that are handy can come fix it, you know what they're
Okay.
Yes,
Are you
he is.
he's in there too?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Andres, how will maintaining the equipment be available? In order to make these parks safer, you have to like add things to them to make them safe. How will maintaining that? How do you plan to maintain that?
Just keep security at the park, and like have a neighborhood block watch, parents watching stuff.
Okay.
I have something to say about that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because security, I mean, that's extra money. You know what I'm saying? So, and security, they're not going to really do their job. You can get a big dude to do it. But basically, all he going to do is just sit around and let the kids roam and do whatever. So if you saying y'all get police, security, all that for unnecessary things. Like, they have other jobs out there to do too. That's why we should get like kids that need jobs, that want jobs, to come work at this park, watch the kids, and not people that already had jobs to do more jobs and make opportunities for youngsters like us.
And I agree with them. I feel it shouldn't be security or police. I feel it should be neighborhood watch, like the older people on the block, like to watch the neighborhood in the park, so you wouldn't have to need to call the police. Because there's more
I
money
have,
that
I
you
have
got to
something to
spend.
add to that. Are they trained formally?
If they can't, if something they can't handle, if they can't handle it, then they call the police. They're not about to have the police just standing up
And I
there.
want him. Why would you get a police when I say if it's another crime coming on, because our police are already short in Gary. We don't have that much police. So you just put them on unnecessary jobs, put them in parks. When we could get other people like us that are in school that want jobs, that can't find jobs nowhere else to work at.
All right, he's got a good point. We're gonna go back to our questions.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Andrew, will there be a curfew?
Yeah, I feel like kids are just out all types of night. They should be in when the street lights come on at like 9, 10 o'clock.
All right, Terrence, will there be any written rules for children posted throughout the playground?
Yes, it would be written rules. Rule number 1, no littering, no behavior problems, or you will be escorted out the playground. And no violence, no drugs being brought into the park, or any weapons, or any narcotics at all.
Now, when you say that, how can you ensure that that all this doesn't happen? Like any weapons or drugs be brought into the park? How do you plan to get the?
If I see it, if anybody on the block sees it, or black people that's watching, any kids that have a problem, they should notify a block watching person, and they'll come ask them about it. Before they smoke anything.
Dwayne, is there any restrictions such as height, weight, or age maximums for usage on the playground equipment?
Nah, all weight, all sizes, tall, height, it don't matter. It don't matter. As long, that's why we have to make sure our kids are healthy and are big.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Andres, will there be any safe transportation to and from the parks?
No, that's just up to the parents if they want to take the kids to the park. They're not going to be like that.
Okay.
To the park.
Colin, same question. Will there be any safe transportation to and from the park?
I feel like if the kids want to go to the park, that their parents should be the ones to take them there. That's the safest way, honestly.
Okay. How will children be held accountable for any rules, Andrew?
How would they be held accountable?
Yeah. Could you guys speak up a little bit? We're having trouble here.
That's a good question.
May I answer that question?
Yeah, I may answer that question. You said accountable, like if they violate the rules, what would happen?
Yes.
Oh, they would be escorted off the premises and notify their parents of what they are doing, and then after so long they can come back. After 3 strikes, then for a month.
It's of course.
You gotta give me anything you
All right, Colin, did you have something to add to
I was
that?
gonna say, if it gets too extreme, then they just get kicked off for good.
Okay. Dwayne, or Dwayne, for okay, Terrence. I don't know if you ever been to the park. The water fountains, the water's kind of dirty. How do you plan for safer and healthier water?
Let's see. Oh, I would clean up the water, make sure everything's clean, and I'll make sure the water's clean at least once a week, and put up no littering signs, no trash signs to make people not throw anything in the water.
Okay.
Well, I got something to add to that.
Okay.
Or you will be fine.
Instead of having water fountains, for people that's working there, we can have stands with bottles of water and have them for like free. You know what I'm saying? Like not like a big old tall thing. They have a little cheap. Have them little
4 ounce.
little 4 ounce, and they can come back, refill if they want to. Have like a big old jug. You know what I'm saying? But water fountains we don't really need because like some of them they won't take care of because kids nowadays they don't like to take care of their stuff. So that's why we have to have stands.
Okay. Andres, is there an age limit for monitoring children? Like, is there a certain age limit where children doesn't have to be monitored anymore?
At the park, I'm gonna have like students from high school, 17, 18, like you're gonna be watching the little kids play. So like after 17, they shouldn't be watched.
Okay.
I guess I'm not to respond to that. Excuse me, Lou, I have something to say about that. I think like if they're kids, until they turn 18, I think they should be watched.
Until they turn 18.
Yes.
18, not even
Yes,
17.
monitor at the park.
You know, because kids nasty nowadays, so you have to watch them all the time.
And they're not adults until they're 18, so they're still minors.
Yeah, they can't park at all.
That's gonna be.
Okay, well, that concludes the debate. Thank you guys.
Thank you for all the good questions.